Hi there. Hey there, ho there. We're as happy as can be. Bob, Eddie, I'm Julio. Another week of Three Ball Walk.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. Missed last week.
Missed last week, sorry.
Out of town. Well, we were all busy and everything like that. Lots been happening. Baseball winding down. It's August. We got 2 months left, month and a half. Probably about 40 games left. And
the AL's pretty much decided.
the Yankees and the
Oakland.
and the Mariners, they're going to be the wild card. You guys still with that? I don't think so anymore, huh?
It's going to be rough, man. Oakland is coming on.
I don't know. The pressure might get to Oakland.
Might.
I'll tell you what. And what about the Astros being and the Red Sox fighting for that #1 seed?
I know. Well, the Red Sox.
I don't think that matters anymore either.
No, it's going to be the Red Sox.
Let's see, where are they?
They're about 10 games back.
Yeah, I was trying to say 74.
No,
47?
but 2 weeks ago, the Astros had the best record in baseball.
Yeah, but it's
2 weeks ago?
Well,
No, not
3
2
weeks.
weeks ago.
Well, two
Yeah.
shows ago.
two shows ago, maybe. Yeah.
So that would mean New York has the second best record.
But they're only 6 games up on Seattle.
They're
3.5.
3.5 games.
Well,
No, 6
On
games.
Oakland,
up.
which
Yeah.
Oakland can pass them. Oakland doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's that
No.
third place team you got to worry about.
Right.
That's true. So, yeah, that's of course I don't know how far they are
And
back.
Seattle's playing down, which means they'll pick it up. I mean, they got Cano back,
Cano back, right?
playing first base for the first time in his career. D. Gordon hit a walk-off home run last night.
I
How
didn't
about
see
that?
That's interesting.
Well, you know, the big home run power. Now they got to test him. And Cano is not eligible. Remember when D. Gordon was suspended?
Mm-hmm.
And we were saying, do you bring him back? Do you not? Knowing that Cano is not eligible for the postseason, according to that same rule.
Right.
And they brought him back. They need him to win. Do you not play him? Do you, I remember you guys, well, if the Marlins are in it, I wouldn't play D. Gordon because you got to have that guy ready to go
I
for
never
the playoffs.
said that.
No?
I never said that. I said you got to get to the playoffs. Then
Right, you
take
got to
your-
get there first.
You take your.
So, I'll tell you what, you got 40 games with Cano.
If he can help you win, you play him.
Yep.
Especially now, I mean, if you're solidly in, if you're Boston, maybe not.
You prepare for the playoffs.
You prepare for the
Yeah,
playoffs. If
they're-
you're Boston, you make sure everybody's sharp and they got enough work that they're going to be they're all going to be ready to play. But if you're Seattle, you can't afford that. You got to try to catch Oakland, and you got to try to catch the Yankees. You got to win every game you can win just to have a shot.
See, and the team that's also in this little mix right here of your wild card is Houston. Because Houston's only, 2 games up on Oakland?
Yeah.
So really, you could wind up having Oakland win the division, and then the battle becomes between Houston, the Yankees, and Seattle for those 2 spots.
You could have Seattle win. I mean, if Seattle got
They
Seattle got on a hot
I
run
think-
like Oakland has, and then who would have thought Houston just would go in the tank? I mean, how is that even possible?
They've had some injuries. I mean,
And again,
Look at the
like
Yankees.
Jim Leland once said when we got smoked, and I told you guys, hey, how does that happen? And Jim looks up at the reporter and says, well, they give scholarships over in that other dugout too. Which,
Right.
they played 8 games against the Mariners and Oakland, and they lost 7 of those 8. And it's teams that were hungry, peaking, and
Yep.
playing well.
Yep.
And a couple of those were like 9th inning wins.
So it could have gone
It
either way.
happens.
Yeah,
It happens.
but
That makes it great.
But you can't if you're going to be the team that wins it all.
Yeah, but it's not like they're on a 10-game losing streak. What?
4
They're
and
4 and
6.
6. They're playing 500 ball. Those other teams are just hot.
What point of 4 and 6 makes you 500?
It's a little below 500. This isn't a math show. This is a
It couldn't be
baseball show.
much lower.
It could be much lower.
Well, it could be much lower. It could be not quite as low, but you'd have to go with a half game then, and that really wouldn't work very well. You don't play half games in baseball.
And then the Phillies making a little move on the Braves, but then the Braves
they've been
actually
there
jump the Phillies, and they're back in first place.
yeah, it's been
Well, they
back and
should be.
forth.
But they don't let them keep playing the Marlins, do they?
No,
That's
No.
the sad part
Play
about it.
Colorado tonight.
Now they got to play someone else.
Yep.
And that Braves, I mean, they took advantage of it.
they won 4.
Yeah.
Last night, okay,
Wait a minute.
only
Wait, they only have a 1-game win streak?
Yeah. They won. They
won.
Atlanta? No, they just
No,
swept.
they swept the Marlins.
yeah, that's right. They swept the Marlins. That should be a 4. I made a mistake.
Yeah, okay.
I made a mistake.
All right, we got it.
You're corrected. I made a mistake. Okay.
You guys don't see the list anyway, so
Yeah,
it's all
so-
good.
right.
But I'm saying they did sweep the Marlins, and Acuna comes out, hits a home run in the first game of the doubleheader, hits a home run to lead off the second game of the doubleheader, hits a home run to lead off the game the next night, becomes just the second guy in history to go 3 games
Lead off home runs.
leading off home
Yep.
runs, and trying to tie the major league record last night of 4
Right.
leadoff home runs in a row, set by
4 leadoff home runs in a row.
I know I want to say, but I'm not sure.
he's one of the 50 home run hitters and the most rarest on that list because it's probably the only time he ever hit more than 10. And then they found out it was steroids and he was gone.
Wow.
So who I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, I want to think Rafi, but he never.
He was
let
one
off.
of the, and it was like, what is this guy doing hitting 50 home runs in a season? And I think he hit
Some guy
20.
named Hill.
He hit 23 leadoff home runs that year, which is by far shattered Ricky Henderson's record.
That's what I was
for
gonna say, was
most
Ricky
in a
Henderson.
season. Ricky
Yeah.
Henderson has the most in a career.
Right, that's
But
what I was gonna
Brady
say.
Anderson has the most in a
Brady
year.
Anderson.
And that year, he
Hit
was
50.
just going off, remember?
Yep.
And 4 games in a row, he led off games with home runs. And Acuna trying to tie that record.
He still can tonight because it doesn't count as an official at bat because he got hit. So he can still have 4 in a row.
No.
Yeah.
You can batting streaks go on, but leading off a game, you either start the game with a home run or you start the game with a hit by pitch. The game occurred,
Right, the game occurred. Oh,
and
right,
he didn't
I
lead it
thought-
off with a home run.
Once again, I'm wrong.
No, if it's an on-base streak or a hitting streak, then you're
Oh, okay.
correct.
Okay.
But
His
I
personal record could still continue.
Right, his personal record.
but
But they hit him. I mean, what did you think?
They hit
about
him.
that?
They drilled him first pitch, fastball, tossed out of the game.
Yep.
What do you got? I mean, what's your? You said that Keith Hernandez said he was fine. with it.
Yeah, he's fine with it. I don't.
He's a Met, and this is the Braves.
He's, right, completely, and he was a Cardinal too. But I mean, it's a Met. I think that
Well, why did he say it was okay to hit him?
he said because the guy's hot, he's beating you, and he said that.
I
don't agree with that.
As a mark, I totally ticks me off.
Yeah, me too. I think it's
So
wrong.
here's what I'm saying: Hernandez could have never been that hot then that he would have gotten hit and been okay with it.
I
There's
mean, what's
no,
your thought? It's
you
just,
no way you do that. Just go
No.
and there's no reason.
No, there was no reason at all, and it wasn't like he.
Did
it
he
wasn't
show
like
him up the night before?
I don't know.
Antonio Alfonseca's rookie year,
Mm-hmm.
he gets back-to-back hit off him against the Phillies, and he drills the next guy.
Right.
Okay.
Leland pulled him.
Right.
It was at the end of the season. He had been September call-up and everything like that. And then we got Charles Johnson leading off the next inning.
And he
told
gets
you
hit.
guys, I told you guys this story. He gets John Wayner off the bench. And John, you got to go be the sacrificial lamb because I can't afford CJ getting injured this late in the season. So John Wayner went up the bat knowing that he was going to get hit because of that. And then Leland went off afterwards. We got to teach these rookies if they're showing you up or whatever, but you don't hit people because they hit a home run off you.
Right. Right.
I mean, that's just
That's
you know,
part of baseball. I mean, heck, you'd be hitting every batter in this day.
if
and
you
age.
get upset because the dude did what he didn't show you up. He's going out there now. Did he bat toss the night before? I don't know.
No, he didn't.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did.
I think he's just ticked
No.
off because I don't want him to set the record on me.
Well, yeah, and I think they were like, okay, he's swinging at first ball, but you could go away. You know, you could throw him a slider away.
Yeah. Away.
If you don't want him to swing at first pitch fastball.
Well, you can work him and not give him any, but drill. I just didn't see it,
No.
and I think it's uncalled for. If he hit a home run, not only would he have, but the streak that will continue. Here's something good for you. Remember about a month ago, when Albies hit his 20th home run,
Yes.
and I told you he became the 6th Brave to hit 20 home runs at the age of 20
Right.
in a season. Okay, if there's 6 Braves. Obviously, Acuna now has 19. He'll become the 7th Brave
Right,
to
the
do it.
7th.
Okay, and if there's 7 Braves, there's probably 50, 60, 70 major leaguers that have done it.
I would think so.
Wouldn't you? I mean, if 7 Braves have done it,
No, I would think probably there's about 25.
a quarter of them are Braves.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know, because you're making a point.
Okay,
If
so
you're
there's
making the
25.
point-
There's a lot.
There- okay.
Right. There's more than 7. Right.
yes.
No, well, there's at least 7.
There's at least 7.
Okay. 19-year-olds to hit 20 home runs. There's only 2.
Rodriguez,
19-year-olds.
19-year-olds to hit 20 home runs.
Rodriguez, and Griffey Jr.
I'm going to say Cligliero, Tony C.
Tony Canigliaro, 24 home runs in
good
1964 at the age of 19.
Got one right. Okay.
I don't
that's good.
remember 64.
No, I don't remember it either, but I have his card. So
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it's like, and I'm going to say Griffey.
Happened 7 years ago.
Oh, it's not Griffey then.
Who was it?
Hit 22, the second highest by a 19-year-old.
I don't remember a 19-year-old playing 5 years ago. He 20, 25,
Who is it?
24.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Tony Canigliaro
Yes,
and Bryce,
Bryce
Harper,
Harper.
the only 19-year-olds that hit 20 home runs in a season.
Wow.
Acuna is about to become the 7th Brave to hit 20 in a season at the age of 20. Bryce Harper hit 22 that year, and this 7th seasons. How many times has he hit 30?
Once.
Once, yeah.
That blew my mind when
Yeah.
I was looking at it. He's pretty consistent, 22, 24, 26,
Well, he gets hurt.
32. That's a
Yeah.
big part of
He
it.
gets hurt every
Yeah.
year.
Hurt
Yep.
every year.
He gets hurt every year, so he misses half the season almost, or a third of the games. I mean, he could hit 40 if he
on
played
the
entire
opposite
season.
on the opposite side, and it'll lead into the question you have there to follow up, and we can wrap up the. So I'm looking up the 19 and 20-year-olds. I was just having fun, you know me with my stats. Sometimes I'm
Sure.
looking and everything like that. And there was a list of the 500 oldest former major leaguers. I assume they're oldest because none of them are going to be playing at the age of 90 or 85. But it says the 500 oldest major leaguers, but I would doubt that any of them are still playing.
Right, probably not.
Okay.
That are still alive, or people that are still
There's
alive
about-
who played in the major leagues. Is that what you're saying?
There's
Or
about 75, 90-plus-year-olds.
still alive.
Wow.
Yeah. Major leaguers, former major leaguers.
Wow, that's
Okay.
amazing.
The oldest guy's 97, and I had the name and I forgot, but it's someone that played like 2 seasons or something like that.
Okay.
And he's 99. He'll be 100 in like 3 months. He's 99 something. But these are former major leaguers. Of the top 60, 3 are Dodger pitchers that pitch together. Is that amazing?
Wow, Southern Cal's.
You got a
So
90.
Carl Erskine-
You got a 93-year-old, a 92-year-old, and a 90-year-old.
So Carl Erskine,
Carl
Don Newcomb.
Erskine, Don Newcomb. Good job.
I have no idea.
Well, I don't think Koufax is 90 yet. He pitched with them, but I think he's in his 80s. I don't know who was the third one.
You did good though.
Thanks a
I
lot.
don't know. I don't have a clue.
Redemption.
I'm just having fun, and this
Yeah.
is what this is what our
Yeah.
readers want to hear. Is stuff
Yeah.
like you don't hear this on Baseball Tonight,
No.
or on ESPN NFL.
So who was it?
Who was it?
ESPN NFL, you like that?
That's actually
Who was it?
Don Newcomb, Carl Erskine,
right?
and Tommy Lasorda.
Tommy Lasorda.
Tommy Lasorda
Yeah, he
pitched?
pitched in the majors. He pitched with the Dodgers.
3 seasons.
Wow.
3 seasons.
League
2
pitcher.
with the Dodgers, 1 with the Kansas City.
A's. Yep.
Okay. How many games did he win in that 3-year career?
17, 13, something like that.
Let's see. I'll
He-
go. I'll go with 11.
Both. You're still a little high.
Oh, 9?
A little high.
5,
A little high.
2.
0.
He never won.
He never
a game.
won a game.
He never won a game.
He
in
was
3
0
seasons.
and 0 in 54. He was 0 and 0 in 55. In 56, he went to Kansas City and he was 0 and 4.
Never won a game. Interesting.
And he managed.
And he's a good manager.
Well, he couldn't pitch.
Well,
No, I mean he was a heck of a.
obviously he was a good pitcher. He didn't lose any.
not in 2 years in Brooklyn. I mean,
I know one of those years he got sent down to bring up Sandy Koufax.
right? He was angry about that.
He was
too.
very angry
very angry
about
about it. Yes,
Wow.
very angry about it.
They were both lefties.
Yeah.
You know, and if you need a lefty,
Yeah,
I've been around for quite a while.
right.
Yeah, and you're going home and go manage single A.
I have his 54 tops card at home.
Start your
Tommy?
start your management career there.
But I just, that was just something unique. I saw Erskine and about 3 people down on the Erskine's like
funny.
40th or something like that, and then Newcomb is 44th, and then Tommy is 60th oldest former major leaguer. And
Wow.
So it's 3 off the same pitching staff among the 60. You know,
It's amazing.
and I didn't even think Koufax will be on. You know,
Yeah, he's in his 80s. I know that.
I'd like to see how far down the list he is.
He's not too
Is he
far.
in the top 100?
I bet.
You know?
Well,
Okay.
well,
Are we
that's it.
running out of time?
We're out of
Session
time.
one?
Out
We're
of
out of
time.
time, session 1. We'll be right back for part 2.